Hello, Tara Lloyd from Fairway Independent Mortgage. Jumping on the video bandwagon because I hear that's what all the cool people are doing. So anyway, I actually wanted to make a video because I read this blog this morning on boisedev.com. I'll post a link somewhere once I figure that out, and you can read it. You should read it. It's really it's good. It's a good article. But anyway, it's about the amount of people that we can be expected to be moving into Boise and the surrounding areas in the coming years. And the reason this is so relevant to me right now is because I keep hearing from first-time homebuyers especially that they are just so frustrated with the market and so exhausted, and people are starting to give up and throw their hands up. And I heard at least 3 times last week, and a couple of handfuls of times in the weeks before that, that people are just flat out giving up, and they're going to wait for the market to cool down or to level off or for the bubble to burst. And I kind of cringe every time I hear that because I know there's only so much I can say, and if it doesn't make sense for people right now, it doesn't just magically make sense because it could benefit you in the future. It just doesn't make sense. So I totally get that. But I will say to all of you out there that I think it's extremely important to do some research. This is not 2008. We're not dealing with the same factors here. This is what happens in a real estate market when you have this much inventory and this much demand. And that's what's happening. And we are getting people flocking here on a daily basis. And this is not going to change anytime soon. So with that in mind, get out there and do some research. Look on BoiseRegionalRealtors.org website. You can see all of the just the data from years gone by, the real estate market data, and kind of compare what's happening now and get a better sense for what is actually going on, instead of just like, oh, well, this feels busy. Know what you're getting into so you can adjust your expectations, and also know what you're giving up on if that's what you're choosing to do, because I hate the concept of someone who really wants to buy right now and they're going to wait a year or two, and then 2 years from now they're completely priced out of the market, because I am seeing that a lot actually. People that have come to me now that definitely could have bought 2 years ago, and it would have been maybe difficult for them and it would have been kind of a rat race, but 2-3 years ago could have been fine. Now they're not going to find a manufactured home in Marsing for that same price, and it's going to keep going that on that trajectory. So I just don't want to see people miss the boat. If you really want to own a home in Boise in the relative future, there's a way to make it work. Which brings me to my I guess second to last point, but that would be, it is possible. There is hope. There are houses out there. There are. And they are going so fast that, a lot of people aren't really seeing them, or it just feels like it's impossible. But the way to combat that is to get a really solid team together. Get a really solid pre-approval, know exactly what your numbers are, exactly what your negotiation power is, and have an amazing real estate agent who is going to be able to navigate this market for you and keep you updated constantly and in the know, and has the ability to negotiate and advocate for you to listing agents who, by the way, are really having a hard time too. Not getting offers, but trying to figure out which offers to accept. It's difficult for them too, because when you get 20 offers, it's really hard to sift through all of that and figure out what the discerning factors should be, when you just have some names on a paper. So no one really has it that easy right now. But I will say, getting a team together can dramatically improve your experience. And there are people out there who are just getting pre-approved and getting the first offer that they make accepted and then moving in and closing on time, and they have no idea the trauma that other buyers are going through. Anyway, I'm making this way too long, and I'm sorry, but all I wanted to say was there is hope, and if you are interested in buying a home in Boise in the relative future, please get a hold of me. Let's sit down. Let's come up with a strategy. Talk about it. Make it happen. Find a way to make it possible for you. And good luck to everyone else out there who's navigating everything. And if you have things go sideways and you need a second opinion on a loan, I'm always here to help, and we can close in 7 to 10 days if need be. Thanks.